Long ago, so the old stories say, a great giant slept beneath the earth. The ground where it lay sank low, forming a vast and silent cradle. Some people who live there today will tell you that the giant never left, that it still dreams beneath the water of a truly immense lake. This place, cradled by the land, is Lake Baikal. It is a world of its own, a blue eye staring up at the Siberian sky. It holds a power that you can feel long before you see its shores, a quiet, ancient energy that hums through the ground and chills the air. Lake Baikal is found deep within Russia, a crescent of shimmering blue carved into the heart of Siberia. It is a place of superlatives, a record breaker in the natural world. Most famously, it is the deepest freshwater lake on our planet. Its bottom lies more than a mile beneath the surface, a depth so profound it is difficult to truly imagine. Think of it like this. You could stack 5 of London's shard skyscrapers on top of each other, and the lake would still swallow them whole. This is not just a deep lake. It is a colossal reservoir of life-giving water. Lake Baikal holds roughly 1/5 of all the world's unfrozen fresh surface water. That is more water than all the Great Lakes of North America combined. It is as if nature decided to create a giant glass, filling it with some of the purest, oldest water on Earth. This water has been here for millions of years, a liquid time capsule that has witnessed the coming and going of ice ages, the rise and fall of mountains, the slow, steady march of evolution. The scale of Lake Baikal is something that challenges human perception. It can feel more like an inland sea than a lake. Standing on one shore, the opposite bank is often lost beyond the horizon, blending into the sky. Its surface area covers over 12,000 square miles, a colossal mirror of the Siberian sky. The lake even creates its own weather. Sudden, ferocious storms can whip up out of nowhere. Winds called the sarma can churn the calm surface into a maelstrom of towering waves. The water of Lake Baikal is legendary for its clarity. In early spring after the ice melts, you can see objects 40 meters down, like looking through liquid crystal. This transparency isn't magic. It's a unique ecosystem at work. The water is low in mineral salts and full of oxygen, even at the greatest depths. A tiny freshwater shrimp, Episcura baikalensis, acts as a tireless filter. Millions graze on algae and bacteria, constantly purifying the water. They are the unseen janitors of this aquatic cathedral. Then there is the ice. In winter, Baikal becomes a kingdom of frozen wonder. The surface freezes solid. The ice can be over a meter thick, strong enough for heavy vehicles, forming official ice roads called zimniks. The pure water makes astonishingly transparent ice. Great fissures create jagged lines of turquoise and white that stretch for miles. Methane bubbles sometimes get trapped, forming ethereal fields of frozen bubbles. Lake Baikal is more than just a massive body of water. It is an isolated cradle of evolution, a living laboratory. Because of its great age, estimated at 25 to 30 million years old, and its isolation, life here had a very long time to go its own way. The result is a stunning level of biodiversity, with about 80% of its 2,500 plus animal species found nowhere else. At the heart of it all, the Baikal seal, the Nerpa, the world's only exclusively freshwater seal, a mystery how its ancestors crossed from the ocean. The Gulumyanka, the Baikal oilfish, translucent, scaleless, and 30% fat, living under crushing deep pressure. Viviparous, gives birth to live young. When a Gulumyanka dies, its body melts in the sun, leaving a skeleton in a pool of oil. The amul, a local whitefish, staple and delicacy. Beneath the surface, unique landscapes, forests of freshwater sponges providing habitat for tiny invertebrates. These sponges are endemic too. The water column teems with unique plankton communities. Tiny Episcura keep Baikal's water incredibly clear. Every element, from the smallest microbe to the largest seal, plays a vital role. Human culture is deeply tied to these rhythms. Indigenous groups like the Buriat people revere the lake as sacred, surge with prayer flags. Shaman Rock, a place of power. Local village life follows the lake's moods. Summer fishing for amal, the winter ice for travel and ice fishing. Lake Baikal is a place of profound wonder and immense natural power, a true giant of our world. It shows us the beauty created by time, geology, and the patient, persistent forces of evolution. It is a mirror for the sky and a window into a deep, ancient past. But even giants can be vulnerable. In mere decades, pollution, unregulated tourism, overfishing, and a warming climate threaten its purity and balance. It needs us to be its guardians. Scientists, conservation groups, and local communities are answering the call, small actions joining into a current of hope. Stand on its shore, breathe in that sharp, clean air, and look out over the endless blue. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe to World Adventure Explorers. See you next time.